everybody, to Game 2 of our live from GamesCom show floor 2017 extravaganza presentation bonanza Flutog. I'm your host, Community Content Manager Jared Huckabee, and thank you for joining us. This is our second day live from the show floor. If you've been watching the pre-show, you've seen how packed the show floor is. We'll switch to the other camera here. We have got lines going around the building, stretching all the way back to Twitch. Twitch is really excited with us that our lines are just encroaching right into their area. But, you know, it's a great day here at Gamescom. It's packed. This is the second day that Gamescom's been open to the public, but it's the third day of Gamescom total. Gamescom starts on Tuesday, and it's a kind of a press and industry day that day. It's a day for all the internal people, you know, the people who are running the booths to go kind of check out everything else. And we were packed that day with developers from all kinds of other games. We had World of Warships over here, and they were playing our games. They gave me a free shirt if they could cut in line. And I'm like, yeah, I've compromised morals. So that was really good. Before we get started today, let me introduce you to our esteemed panel of guests here, direct from the community. Let's go down the line. Tell us who you are.
Hi, everybody. My name is DJ Knight. I'm a space sci-fi and variety broadcaster on Twitch.
Hi, guys. My name is Meyer from Test, and I do the same.
Hi, my name is Sergeant Gamble, and I am a dedicated Star Citizen streamer on
dedicated.
Twitch.
Oh, that dedication, though.
Dedicated.
There's nothing wrong with streaming other games.
That is the most Kappa-like face I've ever seen on him right now.
It was a
Let's get some
lie.
Gams Kappa in the chat.
And wandering in, let's give him a headset, put him on the show.
Give him some space.
Hello.
It is.
Hello.
It is crazy out there.
Yes, it's
It
very
is.
crazy.
It took me like 20 minutes to get from 2 booths down to here, and the line is wrapping around the side of the booth, going in front of other people's booths.
It's a problem.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. That was a battle. Just trying to get here.
Just tell everybody who you are.
Hey everyone, Tyler, lead community manager, and this camera. We're on this one.
Yeah, we're on this one for this one.
Here for
Yes,
you.
I'm on the community team, and I'm in the Austin, Texas studio, and I've made it to the booth alive despite these crowds fighting against me.
So we're doing a couple of things here at Gamescom this year. As usual, we have our Gamescom presentation. That's the show that you all know and love. Chris Roberts standing on stage, showing you the latest and greatest of Star Citizen. That is happening this Friday at 7 p.m. UTC. It'll be right here on twitch.tv/Star Citizen. So you want to check that out. We are broadcasting live from our show floor booth, just hanging out, having some fun, and exploring a little bit of Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 while we all wait for that presentation. We also have a number of bar citizens going on around town throughout the week. We just had our first one last night, and it was a lot of fun. What we are playing today. Now, we are playing Star Citizen Alpha 3.0. Now, there's been a lot of conversation, before we got started, conversation while we were playing yesterday, and conversation, after in the hour. So we want to make it very clear. What we are playing here on the show floor is Star Citizen Alpha 3.0. This is the latest build. It has a few minor tweaks to it. We have disabled quantum travel. We have put spawn points on Daymar, so everybody can just pop right in without having to start at Port Olisar or start at Grimhex and find their way to a planet. And we've sprinkled some vehicles in right there, because the folks here have about 15 minutes to experience Star Citizen. And for anybody that's ever played Star Citizen, it's very hard to condense the entire experience in under 15 minutes. So we've made some minor changes to make that experience as easy to jump into as possible. But for all intents and purposes, this is the build that we have been working on for quite some time and continue to work on every single day, every single night in distributed development around the world. So later on in the show, when you see us playing Star Citizen 3.0, that is in fact the build that will soon be in your hands. Soon, relative speaking.
Soon, trademark.
Now, one of the things we are doing here on the show floor is we are giving away these trading cards. We'll give those to Tyler here. Yesterday, we gave out trading cards. We gave out trading cards for the Cutlass and the Nox. Today's trading cards are for the Ursa and the, what is the other one? The
Miss Prospector and the Ursa Rover.
Yeah. Yes. Now, these cards are being given out, and they have QR codes on the back of them. Let's go ahead and show the QR codes. Meyer, why don't you go ahead and tweet out those QR codes for people to see them?
Okay.
All right, Myers going to go ahead and tweet those QR codes. So for those of you who aren't here live at Gamescom, you can still access the sales page. These are the last time that these ships will be available at their introductory prices. When 3.0 does come out and the games are full and the ships are fully implemented, there will be the traditional price increase. So for like the Cutlass yesterday and the Nox yesterday, which are also still available for the Ursa and for the Prospector, these are their regular, these are their introductory prices. Your last chance to get them at these prices. So with the Ursa, we have a cool little video I want to play. Let's take a look at this real quick. Watch this.
Oh, boy. Chat. Weather confirmed. Weather confirmed.
Yes, that was the. We've been collecting these commercials for some time now. Yesterday we showed the Aurora. No, yesterday we showed the Cutlass commercial and the commercial for the Nox and whatnot. We've been collecting these for a while, and when that Ursa came in, I was like,
yeah, that was the same thing with
yeah,
us.
so, and we used screenshots of that to update the Ursa page, and there was this big mystery about this little thing that was in the corner of the Ursa when it was in the snowfield, and people were like, "What is that? What is that thing in the corner?" And I'm like, "It's literally a piece of garbage." It's like, "No, it's some secret thing. It's some secret reveal." I'm like, no, it's a piece of garbage. It's just a big chunk of junk. But now you've seen it. Now you've seen it in its glory. You know I'm not lying. It's just a big, giant piece of junk, but it is a very cool.
But seriously,
junk.
how about that weather? That was awesome looking.
Dude, the weather is awesome. Now, true, that junk might be kind of evocative of a certain ship in Alien. You know, the maybe. Why am I blanking on the name? Blanking on the name. What were they called? Anyway, I thought I had it. Bar Citizens. Bar Citizen. We all went to the Bar Citizen last night at the Brauhaus Unnahmen. How was that, guys?
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think we were all so tired after such a long day, but it was definitely recharging just to get to hang out with everybody. It was packed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome meeting people in the community that I'd never had the chance to meet in person. So it just felt awesome. Like somebody who's been in my chat for years was like,
Right.
"This is me," and I was like, "Wait, that's you? Sweet." And he was like, "You might not know me." It's like, "No, thank you for saying something. It's a pleasure to meet you." Because this community is so awesome. It's just lovely to meet people who have the same enthusiasm about the game as I do. So
The same passions.
awesome. Right.
It's so rewarding. And on top of that, we got to celebrate Old Man Disco Lando's birthday.
Heyo,
We got an array of
old
gifts,
man.
including. Go
Disco
ahead.
Lando sausage.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Pull it up.
Oh, you brought your sausage?
Yes, somebody brought me.
Here, hand it to me.
some-
Somebody
Never
brought
seen
him
the sausage.
some
But you
sausage.
didn't take your sausage out of the wrapper yet.
All right, let's change the subject.
Hey, no, somebody. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I left this sausage at the Brauhaus last night.
On purpose.
I'm
No,
not going to say on purpose, but I left the sausage at the Brauhaus, and somehow it found its way back here this morning, and it now has a Twitter account with a picture of it.
Yes,
and,
I saw that.
Yeah, so somebody
It followed me. I woke up and had Disco Lando's sausage following me.
Yeah, so somebody is trolling me with their sausage.
I think we just made Twitch fails.
Yep, and they're also trolling me with the gift I got, a giant Red One T-shirt. So thank you for that, Simalaya. I'm going to melt all your ships when I get back to LA. So Bar Citizen, a pretty good way to have a birthday with the folks I care about, and the one person who gave me a Red One shirt. But so yesterday we were playing Star Citizen Alpha 3.0. We're going to get to playing that in just a couple minutes, guys. But tell us about your experiences yesterday. Now, yesterday we had Sergeant Gamble and DJ Knight playing it.
Yes.
What were your impressions?
Fun. I like that. That's just the first thing that popped into my head. I like being able to try things that we've only been able to wonder whether or not we'd be able to do thus far. So being able to cram a Nox into the back of the Ursa
That was cool.
is just like a pirate maneuvers. That just gives us good ideas especially considering I want to go into bounty hunting in the verse. It's lovely to know the kind of things that pirates are going to do before it happens so that I can prepare to defend myself from it.
Don't forget your free fall.
Like it's the first day for us actually playing the game as well.
Yeah.
So it's a whole experience because like everybody else, we're hardcore backers. So we are enjoying ourselves a lot, and in combination with GamesCom, you know, which is the largest event of the year concerning games, it's just the whole atmosphere. It's really fun. It's really good. In combination with the bar citizens and the get-togethers at night, good times.
What was your favorite moment from yesterday's gameplay?
I think the last bit where, unfortunately, where we weren't able to finish it, but DJ falling down towards the moon and me trying to pick him up. But unluckily, we were not able to finish that. So, you know, we might even, you know, try kind of
Again?
See
do
what
it
we can do
again.
together.
I don't know what's going to happen today.
And then on a cliffhanger.
An economy of words, Gamble.
I'll tell you what, though,
I know,
it has been an emotional roller coaster for the people in the show floor booth because you watch them and they sit down and they're flying these ships they've never flown. They're on the surface side for the first time, and they look so excited, and and then the 15 minutes is up, and then it's the opposite. I don't want to stop, but you know, we have to just because the lines are getting so long.
So one of my favorite moments so far was actually not from yesterday. It was from the practice day the day before when it was just when it was the press and developers in here. DJ was in his Cutlass trying to fire it up, having some trouble. Meyer is standing outside the ship doing laugh emotes in third person. He's doing laugh emotes, and as he's laughing at DJ, one of the players just creams him in an Ursa. It just comes right out of left field, and Meyer's body just flies up into the air while he's making fun of DJ. And it couldn't have been planned any better, and it just killed me. It's one of the things that can only happen when you've got this many people all in the same server.
Yeah.
So we are going to fire up the game now and go ahead and get started. Why don't you guys go ahead and start firing up your clients there? Start joining in. So a little bit about how this process works. We have a local server here. We have a local server here in Cologne, Germany, because if you've ever worked any kind of show floor event, they don't give you the best internet. You know, everybody's fighting for internet and bandwidth, so we have a local server here. They are playing the latest 3.0 builds. When I say the latest 3.0 builds, we pulled this build down yesterday. Now, an issue with we pulled this build down this morning. Now, an issue with yesterday's build, there were no particle effects. So when you go up into space, you go to re-entry. We didn't have re-entry effects. You may have noticed there were no contrails. A lot of the weapon effects didn't have their VFX effects.
Oh, wait, fun fact really quick. The day before that, they were there. Such is the nature of game development.
Yes.
Iteration. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. So this is just to reinforce that we are not playing some specialized build built for this. We are playing the 3.0 branch that is in active development right now. So with the build we got today has the VFX fixed, so you're going to see those. In order to give everybody playing here an equal experience, they all get to start with the ships around, with the weapons around. We reset the server every 15 minutes because when these people get in there, they're free to fly around, do everything you want. You can see one of these resets happening right now. They are cycling out the 10 players and bringing in 10 more players for another 15 minutes. When this happens, we also have to observe that 15 minutes because we are in the same server that they're in. That way you can see us playing with them and whatnot. So we will periodically have these breaks like you see, like are happening right now, and we'll be forced to talk about it and have some fun and whatever.
Yeah.
So they are getting started. I'm going to go ahead and start this up. Oh. Yeah, okay, so yeah.
They're restarting right now.
They're restarting the server.
But what you were saying, though, it really is testament to just how large the environment is, because after one group plays for 15 minutes, they're so spread out. Some people have left atmosphere. Some people have gone to the dark side of the room, or at least tried to get as close as they could in 15 minutes.
Yes.
So yeah, we have to restart it just to get them all back in one place.
Yeah, because it is the full 3.0, just with quantum travel disabled. There was one gentleman the other day, all he wanted to do was fly and see if he could get to the other moon. He was like, I just want to see if I can get to Yila. I'm like, without quantum travel, that's going to take like a day.
Yeah,
and he was like,
least.
and he used his 15 minutes of 3.0 time to try flying to Yila, and he didn't get very far.
I mean, he had fun though.
He had fun though.
Yeah,
he tried.
But it was also. I asked him about it afterwards. He goes, "It was my second time through." I'm like, "Wait, you waited an hour and a half, twice, to get through and just to fly off?" He goes, "Yeah,
I think it's even longer than that today. It's really like when you get a chance, go look at the side of the booth. It's just shooting down the show floor.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we are ready to get started here. let's see. We got Meyer here. Meyer is in the area now. You see other players. These other players running around are the beginning players that are just loading in. Now these are people who have often. This is their first time playing Star Citizen. So they've got our volunteer staff there over their shoulder, showing them how to push specific buttons and whatnot. So we are going to do our best to play with them and maybe not completely ruin their experience, like somebody who sat there and just, dive bombed them.
Are we all staring at DJ
I don't know
right
what
now?
you're talking about.
This is why DJ's in the timeout seat today.
So what are you doing,
My
Gamble?
flight was trash yesterday. So
Well, Jared was talking about the particle effects with leaving or re-entering atmosphere.
Right.
So I was thinking maybe we could show off that in the beginning of the stream because that
Sure.
was something that we missed yesterday, and,
Okay.
and people didn't get the chance to see
Hold on,
that.
hold on. I want to show.
that looks-
Gamble's looking at. This is another player. This is a player on the show floor, Meyer.
Yeah. There's a guy on the show floor in the Nox. I think he's just learning the controls there. I think
wow.
I
That
do
is-
actually see him. He's learning the controls, and he's in this
Yep.
new suit that we've seen it just the one time before with like the CIG colors.
I never actually noticed his wrist screen.
Yeah, no, I love
in the
this.
previous
This is
view.
probably my favorite flight suit because it's our Cloud
Just
Imperium
stand
Games
behind him. He's about
colors.
to shoot off.
Yeah.
It is a special flight suit.
I guess.
I
it's
don't
a
think so,
special-
no.
Oh. Like well in 3.0, basically like wait, can I actually see his HUD?
Yeah, look, you
I
can.
can. I
Yeah,
can.
That's
Yeah,
called
I can see him
PBR.
changing stuff.
The Lumberyard engine has physical-based rendering, so what you see is actually there.
Oh,
there he
don't
goes.
go. Oh, okay.
He's
So-
gone.
So back to Sergeant Gamble. Gamble has taken. I'll put your landing gear up, Gamble.
Yeah, I will. I was just taking it easy because you were still talking. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna leave atmosphere to witness like the cool particle effects because I actually love them. It's one of
Yes.
the best graphical effects that I've seen so far in the game.
So yesterday we didn't have any of these particle effects. They weren't in that build.
Yes.
Yeah, and with them you can see that now the ships have trails coming off them, and depending on what thrusters they have, what engines they use, they have different actual effects, and it looks beautiful, man.
It
looks
does. Yeah.
It looks really good. But like I remember Mike Jones from which office was he again?
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Champion.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones is in the Austin, Texas studio.
Yes.
He has a very long title, but he's a director, a principal of DevOps technology and IT. He's a legend. Go
Right.
on.
Yeah, so I remember in the Quantum Questions, he was asked, how many builds do you go through in a day? How many do you cycle,
Yeah.
per person? And he says about 1 to 3. So it's pretty amazing, actually.
Gamble, give us an in cockpit. Give us a view of your man in the cockpit there. Yeah.
Man, the show floor is going wild today.
What are you working on, Meyer?
So I'm outside the Ursa Rover because when I was sitting over there where DJ is right there, I was, pretty jealous. Pretty jealous because I wanted to.
There we go, by the way,
Hold on,
fellas.
switch back to Gamble.
There it
we go.
is.
There it is.
Lovely.
So we're now going in with combat speed, but if you go afterburn and you boost up a little bit,
man.
look at those fireworks.
And this is part of
just
that.
beautiful,
This
right?
is part of the new particle system that actually traces over the hull of the ship. So the same effect will appear differently on every ship that enters and exits atmosphere.
Right. So we now left atmosphere. We can go back in, see it again.
And one of the cool things that was happening the other day, on the first day, is we were seeing dogfighting happening while they were re-entering atmosphere.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we can contrive that situation
Or we can
later
try
on in
that
the
again.
show.
I'll find a Gladius maybe after the next cycle because everyone is flying.
there we go
There it
again.
is.
Re-entering. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good.
It looks
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And it's cool, like the trill actually changes color as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Trails are on too hard too.
So if you were to do it again and you rolled while you were doing it, the trails kind of spiral, I believe,
That's awesome.
just to follow it.
Lovely.
Hey, what are you doing, Meyer?
So I kind of wanted to just do a small tour of the Ursa Rover because I know we were driving it yesterday, but I don't think there were things like what's that, what's this, what's that. I don't wanted to leave it to them to do what they wanted to do. So well, I guess the first things first. When you get inside, everything is off, and that's because they've introduced 2 new things in this build. They've introduced actual ship lighting, so you can actually turn on and off lights individually within a ship. So I think for now I have to go into the cockpit of the ship and do that and turn it on. But I wanted to also show them, because this is for the older citizens out there. Again, happy birthday, Jared, from yesterday. But like, so
Yeah.
the flashlight now illuminates things and blends with the atmosphere so well. Like if I was to go in the third person here, like let me see if I can get a nice shot.
That looks
Yeah.
so cool with the
Yeah.
cone. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just really good. It's really good. So I'm gonna go inside here and get into the pilot seat and then turn everything on. So again, there's a new interface system in the game. So like if I look down here, I can hit power on. That'll turn the lights on in the car. If I then press 7 on the keypad, I think, then all the lights on the interior and the back also turn on, and I can then engage the systems like that. And it's interesting because you don't need to do that, but the option is there if you so want to do so. So for those who like eventually when the game gets VR ready, you'll be able to do just that. You'll be able to look down and make sure that everything is just right. But for guys who don't want to go through all that, you can also just press a button. Like in this build, I think I press F5 and boom, everything's working. It's really awesome.
Hey, Gamble, you think you can pick up one of the railguns?
I can.
Hey,
Why don't we go pick up Gamble?
all right, yeah.
Let's go pick up Gamble
Right.
and see if we can have a little fun with some of these newbies.
Okay.
Have you guys shown off the new variable speed with the mouse wheel?
Oh.
Because I saw him slow walking over there. That was
Yeah.
All right. So what the new feature is like actually being able to walk. So it has to do with your scroll wheel. So now we're just having a scroll, and when we walk a little bit faster, we just scroll up the mouse wheel, and we see that we're gonna get into a faster pace. You can go all the way to like running, and then actually after pressing shift, it will turn into a sprint.
Yeah.
So it's a cool feature.
Turn around, Meyer. You just passed him.
That wasn't me. That was another guy on the show floor.
Oh.
I'm looking for him right now. Gamble, whereabouts
I
are
believe
you?
he's to
right
your
there.
left now.
I think you just drove past him. Yeah, he's right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, I need to find a railgun.
that's right. He's got to find the railgun.
But yeah,
All
he's
that
in that,
debris.
he's in that debris right next to you, to your left.
Okay.
Oh, and
There we go.
I see that Ursa. Follow that Ursa. Follow that Ursa.
Follow that Ursa,
That
okay.
Ursa has 2 people in it. The second person is in the turret. So you've only got yourself there, so you don't have the turret mounted. But
Right.
you see
Ah.
this. You see this Ursa has a turret gunner.
Right.
In there. They were shooting earlier.
I think we're in
It's
the
cool if you
armistice
look
zone
over
now,
to
so
it.
you can't
Oh,
see it.
did you get a railgun?
I did.
All right, let's go find
Look
Gamble.
for 2 rovers.
There it
Oh,
is.
someone's shooting from the sky.
Run away, Meyer!
You
Run
better
away,
run,
Meyer!
Meyer. You better drive.
I'm trying. So the reason why I wasn't able to scramble as fast as I wanted to is actually because of the power system that I kind of wanted to show earlier as well. Like I think we.
Oh, God.
You're coming right at him.
All right. I'm coming at Gamble.
There he
it
is,
I
there
see
he
him.
is.
Gamble, come for you.
I thought it was another person.
All right, my door is open, so I'm gonna just swerve around like this. Close the door behind you.
No, he's gonna leave the door open.
Oh, I need to.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
All right, so I'm gonna pass these guys, and you're gonna shoot them, right?
Yes, just park behind him.
Make sure we get out of the armistice zone.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, we gotta leave the armistice zone.
Looks like that they've stopped driving altogether.
Can you crouch, Gamble?
Okay.
There you go. Gives a better view there.
What's that?
Whoa!
Someone just learning to fly.
Yes.
And 2 guys debating what's gonna happen with the Aurora right there. They're taking turns to get up the ladder.
Those enter animations look smooth.
They're really smooth, and this guy wants to get run over.
Yeah. Oh!
And then he did, and now
I like how you're so calm about it. This guy wants to get
everybody
run
was
over, it's no big
complaining
deal.
about DJ
Yeah.
killing the
Meyer,
newbies.
Meyer giving somebody the best first start system impression.
He asked for it. He was like, "Hey guys."
All right, let's get out of the armistice zone here.
All right.
We see a Cutlass there. But this Cutlass is this is the new Cutlass ground version here.
The Cutlass ground.
All right,
Oh, you're out of the zone.
we're out of the zone. Hold on.
Gable, take him out.
Okay, so I picked up a different gun.
He picked up the Devastator instead.
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's
It's not going
the
to work
shotgun.
with a shotgun, so we have
Shot
to
you.
drive back.
Can you board their Cutlass while they're still there?
I think we can. Uh-oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! So-
What are you doing, Meyer?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, no!
Oh no! They killed me.
you're
dead.
okay,
You're
you're
not
okay.
dead. You're not dead. Oh, that heavy armor though.
I mean, made out of steel.
Heavy armor saved your life just now.
Oh, boy.
Check your health though. Yep, your legs are broken. You're just walking on the
Everything is broken. Well,
You're
I got-
powering through the hydraulics alone.
Oh, someone's coming out of the
coming out.
cutlass.
Someone's coming out.
Get in there, Meyer. Get in there. Go, go.
Oh,
go.
drive into it.
Oh, you
already tried to get
I
up.
don't know if it would fit. Have you tried?
I've
Try it.
never tried, actually.
there is the Railgun.
Try it.
Yeah, you should try. Let's see what happens. Even if it doesn't fit, what if the cutlass just backed up and went decoupled and drove backwards all the way up?
I don't think it's going to fit.
I don't think so either.
Make it fit.
Well, maybe I'll just give it a push.
I'll make it so. Nah.
No.
Nope, not gonna fit.
Try it, though.
We tried.
Now, what I love about that is that you're trying to pull into a cutlass with the Ursa. Even with the Ursa's rear
You,
doors
we're
We're about to
open.
go
You
down.
broke
Looks
my
like they're
legs again.
switching seats right now on
So
the show
the fact
floor.
that you
Right.
could put a ship in a ship that's open for another ship to go inside that other ship.
Yeah. So I think we're going through a reset here.
Right.
Yep, we are going through a reset. So
So
this
that's,
is one of those things we were talking about, guys. Our 50 minutes are up. They are resetting another great wave of players. We will try this again in our next little iteration.
So there was something that I wanted to try with the Ursa that requires gamble as well. So I'd like to try that after we get back on as well.
Sure. You know, why don't we take this time? Besides the Ursa, we are also bringing back the Prospector in our pre-3.0 vehicle sale. So let's watch the video for the Prospector.
I was hoping you had another.
Let's do it.
That Prospector, man, that's a good-looking ship with an even better visibility. All right, so we are back in the game now. We got Sergeant Gamble.
I just grabbed a Railgun again. See if we can
Oh, you
put
got
it to
one.
use. Oh, yes.
Very
oh,
good,
yes.
Very good.
I'm just loading in 1 second. So I want to try one more thing with the Ursa Rover before we continue doing other things. Where are you going right now, did you say?
I'm just walking around, getting out of the armistice.
Just walking? Just walking?
See if I can blow up some
All
stuff.
right.
Now, Gamble is walking around in the heavy armor. You can see the additional protection and field of view blockage around this thing here.
So I wonder, I'm not sure if you can tell us. So it is heavy armor, but is there a visor on right now? I mean, can that drop? Are there plans for that to drop?
I don't know.
Right. Well,
It's one of those things where we work on a lot of things, and then you try a lot of things, and then you see what you actually do, what you can't do, what's viable by resource costs and stuff like
Right.
that. So it's one of those things where I think at the end of the day, if it's possible with everything else and the resource cost isn't too expensive, it's definitely something we can explore.
awesome. All right, so I'm going to go back inside here, and I'm going to try and get Gamble. Gamble, can you give me like a bit of a descriptor? Where exactly are you right now? So
Well,
I can
I
try and
will
catch
shoot
you.
my Railgun.
You will shoot your railgun. Okay. Just not at me, though. Oh, I see where you are. Okay.
He's going to shoot it at you.
You know what this railgun reminds me of?
What's that?
And
Do you,
to
remember,
Zon-
do you remember the gun that Howard the Duck used to kill
Wow.
to
You
kill
go back
the
to Howard the Duck.
the dark Sominus of the
Yeah.
universe? What was Twitch chat? What was the gun called that Howard the Duck had to use? He attached it to the proton accelerator. Was that what it was? He attached it to a little car to kill the dark overlord of the universe, played by Jeffrey. Oh wow, I'm spacing on names. I'm not doing real well right now. To kill the principal from Ferris Bueller.
All right, so Gamble, can you get into the co-pilot seat for a second?
Yes, I can.
Because I'm not. So we've seen multi-crew before in this game with the Cutlass, but I don't think we've actually seen two guys in the same seat in a vehicle yet.
Yep.
And so like now that Gamble's in the seat, I can actually like look to my right and I can see exactly what he's doing. He can look back at me. What's up, Gamble? How you doing? How you doing? What's up?
Dude.
Hey, so I need somebody to look up what was the name of that gun? I think it was the neutron accelerator, the neutron disintegrator, neutron accelerator. The actor's name was Jeffrey something. I think it was Jeffrey Jones. And what was the name of his character? It was the Dark Overlord of the Universe from the planet Sominus or something. It's been a long time since I've seen Howard the
Looks
Duck.
like the shrink way from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
So with the Rover, so another thing that's being introduced with the 3.0 is something called the new item 2.0 system. And with that, you're able to now, all the different components within ships and cars, vehicles, even the characters themselves, now talk to each other in a way that wasn't possible before. And what that's given us is now the ability to turn on and off different components within the ship, and then for them to draw from like from the same power pool and all that, a bunch of other of goodness. So what I'm going to show you right now is me looking at this thing here. I'm just going to park because you should never use your phones or tablets or devices and drive at the same time. It's just not safe.
Yeah,
and I'll go to components right here, and as you can see, there are a bunch of different components that are off right now. So you can see that there is a Regulus. I'm not sure what it is, like a heatsink maybe. I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to but before I do any of that, actually, let me go back. I'll turn that off and go to global. You can see, so this is the usage. This is how much power my car is using right now. Now, let's say that you came from space with your vehicle and you wanted to explore. You only have a finite amount of fuel. You only have a finite amount of power. So you need to be able to regulate that in a way so that you don't end up stranding yourself waiting for somebody else to recover you. So I'm going to go in here.
All right, people are asking if you can turn your helmet light off for a sec.
Turn my helmet light off. There we go.
You
Yeah.
have your personal light on.
Right.
And I think while you're still sitting in the seat, it's turning off the vehicle's lights.
Right. Ah, that's
So
interesting.
What we did right now as well is in the co-pilot seat, I managed to turn on the turret. So the turret is now actually functioning on the Ursa.
The neutron disintegrator.
The new John disintegrator?
I think that was the gun from Howard the Duck.
Right.
Can you close the rear door? Yes, you can.
So I'm going back inside. I'll close the door. There we go.
It's beautiful.
I almost had it. 2.0. I mean, 2.0 bugs. Alpha.
Yes,
There we
Alpha.
go.
This
There
is
we
still
go.
the Alpha builder.
2.0. Okay.
So I can't get back inside. So let's get out.
Maybe I can get in.
You can try.
No, I'm on the roof.
But
It says you parked on an incline.
yeah, so as luck would have it anyway, we are at our destination.
Good cover, Meyer.
There's a bit more I want to show with the Rover, so when we get back to base, I'll go ahead and we'll show off that too. Yo! I had to hit the deck there, dude.
What is going on?
I think there was a Gladius around there. There was actually a battle happening up in the sky. A bunch of the guys on the show floor are trying out.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. What is the max range of that gun anyway?
We're about to find out.
No.
So
That's what no draw distance gets you.
I like that
that's
you can
going to be
actually
really
see them
hard to
shooting
do.
at the ground from that range.
All right, so Meyer
right. So
Meyer has been inside the outpost here.
right. So I'm right on the outside of the outpost. So I wanted to show you guys the new oxygen and stamina system. So right now you can see my vitals, like my heart rate and stuff, is relatively low, 53 beats per minute or whatever. And you can see the tank in the suit right now is also it's depleted a little bit. So by going inside these outposts, you can actually recover once he comes in and we cycle this. And I believe, well, I'm not sure, we'll find out, that we should now start recovering oxygen, and we are. Like, the tank is now getting full.
Yep.
So when 3.0 does eventually get released, you're going to have to find relief huts like this if you want to have an extended stay without having to go back to your ship and get more oxygen and more supplies. So this specific station right here is just the Crusader Industries one, so it's actually very similar to that of which we've seen in Port Olisar before. So I kind of wanted to go and explore and look for the other outposts and see what those are like and what they have inside them. But this one here has beds and all kinds of other stuff. I think you can you open the lockers? No, not yet. Okay. You know, I don't really feel very comfortable with you around, Gamble.
It's security. I'm doing security. You know, you never know what you're going to find when you enter a outpost.
Ah, very true.
On a strange moon.
With a strange man.
Yes,
you hired me. I mean,
we have seen
should have paid a little bit more.
A person-to-person kill with the railgun. It's not pretty.
No? I mean, you know, I
Hey.
haven't seen one before.
Hey now. I see you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You missed. I'm getting out of here.
Finish
Oh.
him up.
Oh, well.
See, that was your last chance. You could have done it right there. But of course, we're on another server swap here, guys. So once again, we are swapping in a new wave of testers. So we have focused pretty heavily on the Ursa here so far. I think maybe since the other ship is the Prospector, we should take a look at the Prospector.
Right on.
When we come on back. No. In the meantime, since we did show the Ursa, I want to watch that really cool Ursa video again. I'm just gonna do it because I'm in charge and I'm the guy with the buttons. It's just broken space station. We don't like sci-fi at all. Never reference on sci-fi.
I'm a fan of that.
There's a
Nice little clips
rover.
right there.
All right, so we are waiting to load back in. I see Gamble is already loaded in. So have some other players. Where are we going, Gamble? Let's find ourselves a Prospector.
Yes, find a Prospector.
We can. I'll get into the Ursa Rover and drive towards the platform where the Prospectors are.
All right, so I'm actually right behind you. I think somebody else is coming in as well.
It's possible.
Take him for a ride.
Take him for a ride, boys.
Or run him over.
That's what you would do.
That's what DJ.
Well, we already know that's what Meyer would do because he did that.
I mean, he did that.
not long ago.
No regrets.
You're not supposed to have any. Well played.
Such a helpful guy, right?
Let's go find ourselves a Prospector. So we got we got Gamble in the driver's seat. We've got Meyer in the passenger,
Hey, yo, what's up?
and somebody's shooting at you. You've left the armistice zone.
We have. It's a Gladius.
We
could
do
do
a
a
Gladius
getaway.
on your no. Hurry! Get into the Prospector so you can mount an effective defense.
So while they're doing that, I've
This
seen
is
a
a-
couple people ask. We had Brian Roberts, or not Brian Roberts,
Brian
Brian Chambers
Roberts.
on yesterday, and people are saying, "Who's on the agenda for today?" Well, if you look right down there, you'll see the activity log for everything that's going to be happening. So today, I believe we have Eric Roberts, which is why I got the names confused. He's
Yes.
going to be on today with us, talking and
Yes.
answering some questions that we've gathered, and we've also gone with the community
Yes.
and see what you guys are interested in hearing as well. So that's what's going on today, and keep an eye on that log so you know what's going on.
Yes.
for
The
remainder of the
rolling
GameStop
schedule
trip.
that was frozen yesterday all day and stuck on 8/24, and people are like, "Don't you know what day it is?" I'm like, "I do know what day it is. It's my birthday after all." the scrolly thing was just stuck. Stayed late to fix it. It's fixed now. All right. So we've got Meyer. Meyer is in the cockpit of the.
Of the Prospector. Whoa,
Prospector?
whoa.
That's
Yeah.
right. While Meyer or Gamble is behind.
No, Gamble's
Oh,
actually.
Gamble's in a different one.
Yeah, he's actually in that one right over there.
So we're gonna have double prospectors, huh?
Yeah. So what I like about the prospect. Whoa! Something just hit me. Oh, so this is what I like about this ship, is that it's a very heavy, ungainly ship. It's not really meant for atmospheric flight the same way that maybe a Gladius is. Yes, it can.
All right.
But yeah.
Hold on. We've got 2 prospectors versus a Gladius. Let's see who wins.
2 prospectors versus the Gladius. All right, where is the Gladius?
He's
All right.
the one that's been taking shots at you.
All right, I'm looking for him. That's Gamble.
Oh, there's a Cutlass entering the fray.
Oh no!
There he is.
The Prospector, the best combat ship
Oh.
in Alpha 3.0.
Oh, we have 2 of them.
So the Prospector has, unlike the Gladius, the Prospector has fixed guns. So it's a bit more difficult to aim, but we'll get there. We'll
It's
get
kind
there.
of chaotic here. There we go.
Glorious.
There we go.
That's
You
one
won.
way to kill a Gladius. Whoa, sparks are flying.
So officially, the Prospector can beat a Gladius. Take that to Reddit. Take that to Reddit. Get all upset about it.
So I've lost my gun. Oh no, armistice zone actually.
And
So,
technically, it's 1-1. The Gladius versus Prospector is 1-1 so far. We need a rubber match to find out who really is the better combat ship.
This is the perfect time to get a Railgun, though.
to get a Railgun. You know, I'd like to see, because I was kind of talking about the flight model, to be honest. And, or never mind.
Oh, and a Cutlass came in. So we'll never
Ram.
get the concrete answer about who's the better combat ship, the Gladius or the Miss Prospector.
Because the Cutlass is the winner.
Yeah. Well, no, they had 1 win apiece. We'll never know. We'll just never know.
So where is that Railgun anyway?
Yeah, I can't locate it all the time. I
Right.
kind of know where it is, but
I found it.
there's so much debris here.
So much debris.
So much debris. Oh, there we go. Huh.
There's somebody landing in Aurora.
If he gets that gun, I'll be so mad.
I'm pretty sure he's wearing test colors from the landing I saw.
That guy just took that Railgun from underneath my nose.
And now we're having a party. Hi, everybody. Now remember, most of the
Alright.
people playing
Nice.
this demo right now have never played Star Citizen before a day in their lives.
So they just watched him walk up and take his gun. Nicely done, Meyer.
Yes.
He's trying to figure out how to pick up a gun. He's just like, oh, look, what do you have there? Devastator. Thanks. Bye-bye.
So what are you doing now, Gamble?
I'm right in front of you.
No, but what are you planning to do?
I was planning to get my Railgun out again. I'd like to take out my gun
All right.
as
Okay.
much as I can.
I challenge you to a Railgun duel, sir.
A Railgun
A
duel.
Railgun duel at dawn. Look,
Well, it's done.
All right, maybe take a vehicle to get out of the armistice zone faster than just running.
I think we're right on the edge of it, though.
Yeah, we're close.
Heard that before.
There we are.
Okay. So you're outside the armistice zone.
There we go.
We have Meyer with a railgun. Sergeant Gamble, do you have a railgun?
Apparently, I did not pick it up.
Apparently, you brought a pistol to a railgun fight.
You brought a pistol to a Railgun fight, my friend.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Whoa, 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 what was it? Okay, all right. Oh, there we go. All right.
Okay.
Well, that was short. Oh, man. I wonder.
Big bada boom.
So, I'm using the detailed camera right here to get a closer look at the gun. Right here. I wanted to see if all the working parts actually moved and stuff within it when you shoot.
Find out.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
So it would seem like there are several phases to the gun, because I was just kind of clicking before, but it seems like well, there are multiple phases to it.
Yeah, it loads up.
Yeah,
So
it-
the longer you hold, the more energy is gonna.
There's an Aurora. There's an Aurora that wants to die, Meyer.
An Aurora.
Look, there's an Aurora that wants to die.
Get him!
Charging, 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 and I know that there is like a critical mass right
Now.
now.
Waited too long.
Waited too long.
I never. Yeah. There we go.
Now, you are running low on oxygen, Meyer.
Oh, why? Why is that? I need to breathe somehow.
You've been running around.
Oh, and I need to find somewhere. I need help. I need to find an outpost real quick. I'm not sure where the outposts are, otherwise I'm gonna die here. I got 2 minutes and 24 seconds of oxygen left. I'm not sure if the Ursa Rover actually gives
got
you oxygen back.
Some
Gamble, where are you?
fire effects
Find
going
out.
on in this broken cutlass.
What's going on?
If I stop, will it? No. Okay.
No. Go get in the Ursa and close the door. See if your
Ah.
oxygen comes back.
I'm dead.
Let's
I'm
find
dead.
out.
I'm dead. I'm gonna start dying in a second.
Red Warrior needs oxygen badly.
All the oxygen.
Will
is
he
in
get
the
in
tank.
there before it
Uh-oh.
happens?
Uh-oh.
No.
Close, 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 close! Is there a life support system in this vehicle? I'm not sure.
Nope.
I know.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna start dying very, very soon.
Well, Meyer, it was nice knowing you.
Oh man.
Gamble, what are you up to?
Well, supposedly we checked out like a smaller outpost, but I've seen like a group of outposts together as well. So I'm trying to find that.
All right, so Gamble's loaded up into the new Cutlass, which we have yet to show off in today's stream.
Yeah. The rework model of the Cutlass Black. I think most backers have been anticipating this ship for
The
a
longest
long time.
The longest time.
But it was worth the wait because it looks absolutely beautiful.
So who were the guys responsible for this? This was Matt Sherman's work, right?
Well,
Right.
Matt Sherman was the designer, and Josh Coons was the modeler.
Right. It's ridiculous. Oh,
Oh, server switch.
every single time I want to do this
Hey-o.
one thing with the
Yep.
with the Ursa Rover.
So, for those of you who don't know how it works, there is a 15-minute time limit for the people that are in line to come in and have a seat to get their hands on the game. So, whenever they get their time in, since we have to swap out, we are in the same servers as them. So, we
Yes.
get up, so we switch out. And for those of you who keep asking in the chat, it's like, that's got to be crazy on the streamers. It's like, we've played many a game where 15-minute matches are normal. And considering the size of Daymar, there's been multiple people who will hop into a ship the second they get the chance and just fly off into the distance. If you sat down and you've never touched Star Citizen before,
Absolutely.
and you're far away from everybody, not near weapons, not near different vehicles to try out, it can be a little confusing. So that's why the servers get reset, to make sure that everybody has a chance to be on at least somewhat even ground, except for, us that have a little bit of experience with it.
So I have an idea, guys.
Okay.
It came from the chat, so I'm not going to take credit for it. Maybe we should take 2 Noxes
Right.
and have a race.
Okay.
Right. A death race, though.
I mean,
Ooh.
A death race. Okay, I found myself a Nox right here. What about yourself?
I am still loading up.
Okay. All right, so I guess it'd be a good time to just like have a pretty close-up, in-depth look at the new Xi'an
Yes.
Nox. So the Nox is actually not a human vehicle, like a human-made vehicle. In the game, there are several alien species. This one is one made by the Xi'an, which are like a
Xi'an.
Xi'an.
Sean.
Also, let me jump in here real quick. To address the person who says 2 crashes in an hour, we have actually had no crashes.
0 crashes.
0 crashes today. We had a couple crashes yesterday, but these are not crashes. These are regularly scheduled server restarts so that the people that are coming in, we have to cycle folks in every 15 minutes. That's how we get through all these people that are waiting in line. And we reset the server so that all the ships come back to the launch points so that they're not all left out all over the planet. So this is a regularly scheduled reset of the server to swap these people in. We have not had a crash yet. We will have a crash. This is still a very early alpha build. I just, let's get the count right.
Right. So where are you, Gamble?
I am on the Nox, waiting for you.
Okay. Well, I'm on a knock waiting for you. So, tell you what, you come over to where I am. I have a really interesting area that I think we can use as a starting point. And
I'll circle the spawn point here and see if you can. I think that's you right there.
yes, it is. Facing towards the secondary port. Where
Right.
with the yeah, that's me. Okay, so here are the rules of the race. It's going to be weapons free, and it's a race back to that Crusader outpost. There's a beacon there, and so it's to there and back here.
Let me see. Like up the mountain.
Up the mountain, there's a beacon. You're going to go round it and back.
All right.
So
I'd recommend looking behind you so you can see what you're coming back to. As
All right.
a reference, that might be a good idea.
right. So yeah. So you see that pylon over there? That's the finish line.
The
And
pylon here, right in front of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can we get a countdown, Jared?
DJ, do the honors.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. I don't.
One.
So long.
Let's
Go for it.
Oh,
Both of you were before the go for it.
I know, but
Sorry,
I don't
though.
trust
Sorry,
my
though.
ears. Oh. Okay. That's not going well.
Looks like I'm going to
How you
win.
doing there?
That's not fair.
Gamble's having a bad time.
Somebody messed with my knocks.
Those shots, though.
Sebulba came by and pulled the line on Gamble's knocks before the start of the race.
You know,
As Meyer gingerly
this was supposedly
makes his
to
turn
be
around the
his
others.
knocks.
Now, this is a little suspect. Meyer makes the rules. Meyer knows exactly where they're supposed to go, and Meyer has a nice clean takeoff and then hits Gamble with his weapons just to turn Gamble into a flippin' washing machine 2 seconds into the race.
And shooting him on the way back.
Wow.
That's a fair
Wow.
race.
Oh,
That's a fair race.
Kicking him
Meyer.
when he's down.
Meyer. Meyer
Cold
is
as ice.
savage. Can we get some savages in chat
Yes,
from
please.
Meyer?
Let's drop the savage.
I see Xylo looking at the back here. He's like nodding his head like, no, that's not the way to do it, Meyer.
They're like, Jared, you need a nice reserved Brit on the panel, man. Someone to bring some class and some dignity to things. Keep things straight and on the arrow. And I'm like, Meyer comes in with a savage race.
You what, mate?
Yeah, we might want to do a rematch though.
You want to? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, once you can scratch the money together to get another knock, then sure. Yeah. We'll race for
Cold as
pink
ice.
slips. Or
And the savagery continues.
and the savagery continues.
I would say, Meyer, you seem to have a handle on your on your Nox handling.
Dude, I love this thing a lot. I haven't had much time with it, but it's really good. It's a really cool ship to fly. It drifts really well. I mean, but it doesn't have to. Like racing in 2.6.3, a lot of it is down to throttle control. So if I have the throttle up to max, and you can see the throttle over there, where my cursor is right there, it's at 100 right now. When I turn like this, it's a nice, awesome drift. But if I drop the throttle as I turn, as you'd expect, it's much, much tighter. So I can now push off again, and the power of the vehicle you can do the sharpest angles and the widest drifts. It's a really awesome bike. But as you can see from me shooting Gamble, it's also pretty fragile. But I think its speed makes up for that.
So Gamble has his Nox. He's coming to meet you.
All right.
That's going to be fun.
So where do you want to meet, Gamble?
Back at the starting point.
Back at the starting point?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I think you have me targeted, so I'm going to turn around and target you. So that pylon there is the starting point right there. And yep, there you are.
There we go.
Okay, I have you targeted.
How convenient. You have him targeted.
I mean, yes, I do.
And the devious giggle.
All right,
Well played.
All right.
gotta hustle.
Gotta get ready here.
All right.
Are you ready?
Hey, this is pole position countdown this time. Ready?
All right.
No, nobody starts early. Ready?
Rip ears. All right. Oh, Gamble, what the?
Gone. He is
Going.
gone.
Gamble's like,
He is gone. He is not having that nonsense.
I am
today.
not. No. This knocks.
He still
Somebody
gets shot.
is messing with my knocks.
It's a death race, Gamble. It's a death race. You don't go in front.
There's something in the terrain there that makes me roll over like every time.
So there's something in the terrain that gets you wrecked every time.
It's called a skill check.
No, that's
Crit
not it.
fail in the skill check.
Don't believe it, chat.
Crit fail
not
in the
it.
agility check, guys.
Gamble, talk to the camera. Plead your case.
It's not. No, it's been sabotaged. They were. No.
TJ put his mic back.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Please.
Now I know.
Feel free.
Now I know.
DJ, really, it's not fair. Let's give Gamble a chance to
Go
explain
ahead,
himself.
Games. I'm sorry.
So-
I'm sorry.
Now I know why they got here an hour early, because I woke up and went for breakfast and then nobody was there, and I came to the event and they were all sitting here giggling and laughing. Now I know what. Sabotaging my knocks.
That was fun.
I mean, we could have another. You asked.
I mean, we can.
Oh man. Woo. Would you like to race something else?
He hasn't raced
You know,
something
I
to
don't
begin
trust
with.
you guys anymore, so,
Why don't you get together
we can
and
try
switch
do
Noxes?
A Rover race,
No, meet up and switch Noxes.
That
Oh.
sounds fair.
Oh.
that does sound fair.
mean I
but
should
I'm
leave
not.
my Nox?
No. Now I'm
But then,
taking.
I'm
I'm taking a different
running
Nox.
into something and then giving him that Nox.
I'm getting onto a different Nox, which is supposedly better.
Right. How about you get into a different Nox and we swap Noxes? Because
No.
this Nox is a
No,
two-time winner.
I don't believe
this
it.
is a two-time winner.
No.
A pedigree, if you
No.
will. Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's not like I was going to turn off the ship and take out the keys or anything.
All right, this is my last chance, obviously.
Where are the keys on this
I
thing
need my
anyway?
redemption.
How do I suppress? I don't want to suppress any of these things. In fact,
You are back at the starting point?
I am. I'm just playing around with the these things over these things here. There are a bunch of systems on the Nox to help it be more stealthy. You can like suppress like the ammunition, the shields, the boosts, that kind of thing. I was kind of trying to see how they affected each other because it works really well
And
on the Ursa Rover.
better hurry up. They're getting ready for a switch.
All right.
Ah, they're standing up.
All right.
Okay, well, let's go 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Go!
let's go.
All right.
Gamble, are you taking the same path? Don't take the same path.
I'm not taking the same path.
Sure
Looks like you're taking
I
the same
switched-
Looks like
path.
the same path.
Looks like the same path.
I switched it up.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
Myra's just drifting, just having fun here.
Tactically.
The savagery continues.
The savagery continues. Live
Am I
on
still alive?
Stanton TV.
All right, it's time for a
No.
reset. They're swapping
Whoop.
out.
It's
They're
broken.
swapping out.
It's
All right.
broken.
Guys, let's get some F's in chat for starting to gamble.
Let's get some wrecks in chat. And some savagery.
Sadly, not every citizen can be a racer, but that's okay.
Don't talk to me.
I can't go that high. I can't go that high. So,
No.
all right.
No.
So we are in the process of another switch over. You see, we're doing some maintenance on our center camera at the moment right now, so we don't have our center camera. Look, I go to the center camera, and there's no signal. Keith, where's my camera? Sorry. So we're swapping out. We're bringing more people in. We're doing another server reset. Gamble, Meyer, jump on back in as soon as you can.
Yeah. Wait.
And DJ,
Zero. No, zero.
Yes.
Zero.
why do you think Gamble lost those 3 races in a row?
I think Gamble lost those 3 races in a row, partially because Myers is savage and shot him every one of those races. And he was trying to be a very nice guy by not shooting him back.
Of
He
the
didn't-
3 times,
See,
he
didn't-
actually shot me in a way that that the knock started rolling by a shot. No, it was the terrain.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Sure. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed the races. Was Gamble outplayed?
In 2 of the races, Gamble got shot nicely. Actually, most of the races. All of the races, Gamble
You
got
can-
shot.
you can-
He
you can only-
didn't let Meyer take the lead and shoot him back, though.
Really?
That would have been the proper savage move.
You can only call it outplayed when you're playing it.
True.
And I don't know what Gamble was doing there.
Saying it's outplayed is for closers.
All right, so we are back in on the new server.
Yeah, so I'm in right now.
All right, so what are we going to do now?
So I'm not sure if Sergeant Gamble is good for another Nox race.
No,
but we could.
I think we should explore a Cutlass. We haven't shown a Cutlass today.
Right,
We
that's a
haven't
good
really
idea.
explored a
Let's-
Cutlass.
Okay.
I think we should take a Cutlass. I think we should take it up into ammo.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I have one right here.
Okay, I'm going to step out and have a conversation real
that-
quick.
Go, go.
Farewell.
On the other side.
There's one towards
I think it's this
the
one.
starting point. Yeah, that's me.
Yep.
I'm jumping.
There
right
we go.
Did you
Waving at him.
set up emotes?
Yeah, of course I did. I love this game.
So I got Sergeant Gamble running to catch up. Meyer not shooting him. I'm impressed right now. I'm impressed.
Look at that shot though. Like it's just no matter which direction you look, it's
No
like a
matter-
wallpaper.
Exactly.
Yep.
Every single, even just this. That's
I'm a fan of those smoke effects. Like, it's like a fresh wreckage.
Yeah.
Just fresh destruction.
So this is the Drake Interplanetary Cutlass Black. It's a great ship. I love it so much. It's one of the 4 I want to say new ships coming out in 3.0. It's actually a refactored ship from the previous builds. It's now a hell of a lot more slicker. It looks amazing to go with the whole design aesthetic of Drake.
Right.
It looks like it can do so much more than it could before. Because before you had this a very similar layout, right? You didn't have these side doors, but you had a trap door here, and you had some beds, but you didn't have these. And I'm sure some citizens have seen these chairs before, but now they're actually usable. You can sit here and you're good. You can wait for. It's now a dropship.
It's actually that's what I wanted to say. It's
Yeah.
now a pirate dropship as well. So
I like the idea of seeing that you can take multiple vehicles in the back,
right.
have a 6-man squad right there with them, drop off. Like we were talking about this at breakfast. You can take the Nazis, put them in there, one on each side, and then 4 out the back, and we're good.
You got the vehicles that you can exit out of the back, and then you got the 2 sides where you can drop like the infantry, like people dropping on foot. It is a really strong ship.
Can you open the doors because you have ownership?
Yes, I can.
Oh, that shot.
Yeah. Hold on. Go
Go
back,
back to that
go back to
shot.
that pilot shot. I love that pilot shot.
That pilot shot is
The pilot
lovely.
shot inside the Cutlass.
Yes. Yeah,
Get
just
it.
move,
Jared
move
loves
the camera
this.
around. That's just amazing.
That is lovely. And that heavy armor, though.
Okay, now let's open the side. See if we can open the side doors.
All right, so we are gonna go to open the exterior. So we can now, from the cockpit, open the doors in the ship.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at that.
nice.
That is just lovely, right?
And see, this is one of the things that I was impressed by, because
Do a barrel roll.
yes,
Yeah, do a
let's.
barrel roll.
Oh, and the spinny trails, glorious. So one of the things the thing that I like about this is that they were talking on one of the previous ATVs about having individual gravities for the ship, so you can have your ships inside of another ship without having to worry about everything being based on the planet, because you're going to be going from planet to planet. So we got Meyer showing his respects to those trails out the back of this ship, but
There he is. There he stands.
it's just a beautiful thing
All
to
right,
see him
Gamble.
play.
Gamble and Meyer, your mission, should you choose to accept it, and you have to because I'm not giving you a choice.
Oh.
Gamble, pull straight up. Let's dump Meyer out the back.
All right, we gotta. Before we do, we gotta get to a full stop because I don't wanna lose him.
Okay. We're going to see if we can drop Meyer and pick him back up before he hits the ground.
Just fly backwards, decoupled, and scoop him.
No, he's got to. No, I'm gonna make this challenge level here. You're gonna dump Meyer, and then you're gonna fly down past him, and see if you can catch him.
Oh,
It's gonna be. This is
Like
gonna
a
be
ball
close
into a
because
cup.
they're gonna be switching soon.
get it.
Yep.
Which is why now's the time.
Hey, you ready?
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know about this, Rick.
Oh, geez.
Do it in a run. Don't do it in a crawl.
Okay.
Don't risk the animation
Run
change
and
messing
jump.
you up.
3, 2, 1.
Do it.
Let it rip. Whoa!
Nice.
He's out. There you go.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
Oh, geez,
Now
yeah.
go past him.
Go
Don't.
for
Yep,
him.
yep. Now you have to go past him.
The question is, how much of a savage are you?
No. I want you to try to catch him.
Save me!
Hey, stop it. Stop it. We're trying to think.
All right.
He's falling fast now.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right, let me try to match his speed a little bit.
Oh, you're getting close. You're getting close.
I don't actually know where he is.
Straight down and keep going faster.
And
Keep
that-
going faster. I'm
That's
no,
what you
no.
got to do right there. You got to talk to each other.
There we go,
to
there
make
we
this
go.
work.
Yeah, you put your gun away.
There we
Put
go.
my gun away.
Okay.
The
So
flailing animation is hilarious.
there we. I see him.
Campbell, you got to speed up. man.
I
Oh,
see.
look at Gamble's
You got to speed up. man.
Gamble's
He's
speed
going.
just looks
He's
like a
falling
little
faster
dot.
than you.
Gamble. The floor is getting bigger.
Yes, but hold on. I don't want to go too fast because I'll shoot by you.
I know.
There we go.
But if you shoot by him, that's the point
So
where you
so
talk.
keep
Straight right,
on me.
straight
Keep on me.
I can't move. Straight right.
There you go. There you go.
I got straight to the right.
Yeah,
Straight right,
Straight
straight right.
right. Straight right.
Okay. Whoa, stop. Enough.
right there.
Okay, we got it. We got it. Hold on.
Straight down.
Straight down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
top
I got
of
it. I got it.
straight
I
up.
got it.
Come
Maybe
on,
these people
Gamble.
should get some
I
extra
got
minutes. I
it.
don't want them to
I got
restart.
it. Hold on.
No. We're not going to stop this. This is whatever.
Okay, straight down.
If we run out of time, we run out of time.
Hold on. I got it.
Come on,
I got
Gamble.
it. I got
Now
it.
straight back. Now
Yeah,
straight back. Very
Just watch
slowly.
his screen.
Straight back, man.
I got it. Just give me a second.
Gamble. I heard falling hurts.
Give me a second.
I promise this is the first time this has ever been attempted. Ever. We've never tried this in.
Oh, the ground's getting closer.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
I'm not. Okay.
Right there. There you go. Now come down. Come down.
Oh, jeez.
Campbell, you got to break, man. Or like not boost.
Yeah, he's coming closer now.
All right. All right. All right. He's straight right a little
Right,
bit.
right a little bit more.
Oh.
Down a tiny bit. Right.
Oh my gosh! If he pulls this off,
I will give
Down,
you both
down,
kisses
down.
on the mouth.
Down.
Almost.
listen. If you,
almost.
oh!
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Okay, we can try to hold on. We got time. We got time.
Watch this.
Maybe he can go
Rip
through the
ears,
side
guys.
door.
Rip ears. Okay, yeah. You hang there, Meyer. Can you move? Can
No,
you?
I cannot.
can't.
Hold on.
He can't.
Watch me.
if you get this, I'm paying for dinner tonight.
Come on. Straight down. Oh,
Okay.
oh, jeez, Gamble. Okay, now.
Oh.
So,
Oh, slow down to the left.
my gosh,
Oh,
almost.
Oh, so close. Come on, the floor. Come on.
Okay, we got
Almost
this.
there.
We got this.
Oh, it's getting closer.
Dude, watch me, because I need to focus on
Yeah.
your screen right now.
yep.
Okay.
Opposite
this is-
direction.
Yeah.
Opposite direction.
Yeah.
When they said, "Hey, Disco, why don't you demonstrate the seamless transition?" This is probably not what they had in mind.
Yeah, stop moving because
This is the last chance. This is the last chance.
that's the wrong way.
Should I,
Up.
Okay.
Oh! Robbed.
And they're
Yeah,
switching.
they're switching
That
out.
is perfect. That is perfect.
Oh my gosh.
But gentlemen, kudos.
Well
played.
It was
all of
so
you.
that
well
second
done.
That was
second
That second
attempt.
time was so
Oh,
good.
that was lovely.
Man, I'm sweating.
That
Me
was
too. I
lovely.
got sweaty
That
palms.
was like an interstellar moment.
That was
like,
lovely.
that was great.
So we've lost our center camera. I don't know where it went, but hopefully it comes back soon.
Well done,
That was
All
good.
right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and watch that prospector video one more time.
You know, the next time we try this, I want to take a Nox into the ship as well.
We can, but we're not completely sure how the Nox is going to behave in zero gravity. Well, they're not in zero gravity. It's probably going to fall.
We don't know.
We don't know. We can try.
Because this is supposed to be a equivalent, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. So we're gonna give this another try.
Jack is listening to you right now and saying again.
Yeah.
All right.
Again with the nuts.
Mike's on.
Videos.
yesterday are up and available.
Yeah, I'll make these ones available on YouTube in just a second.
Sweet.
Which one?
Also, I want to since we were playing the Cutlass, I want to re-show the Cutlass.
Oh,
I was not ready.
We'll do it live.
We're not ready for this. There we go. There's a Cutlass commercial there.
oh, okay.
Not ready to make that happen.
Go into 31.
Okay.
Because we'll have like all the ships for us.
It was good. Playing out in my head. Yeah. Like, oh man.
I was surprised that it was working so well. That last event was 2 feet off. The other side.
Yeah, I think something sparked off the ship as well.
Yeah.
So we have made the both videos, the Prospector and the Ursa video, are live on our YouTube channel right now. I was multitasking while that was happening. So if you want to watch them without us talking our way through them, they're available live on our YouTube channel in the Ship Commercials playlist. All right, so these guys are working their way back to the Cutlass. They're going to try it again.
All right, I'm taking the Nox with me this time as well.
What are you going to do with the Nox now?
Huh? I'm gonna take it with us as well.
For why?
I don't know.
All right.
Just to take a Knox. Do it. Do it.
I didn't see why Nox.
He'll be here all week, folks.
No, he won't.
Bring it in.
Not with jokes like that. The Lando giveth. The Lando can taketh away.
Oh.
I get enough of that from Ben. I don't need it from you, Myers.
You know what? Let me just turn around here as well, so that I can drive out. Whoa.
It turn around inside the Cutlass.
Yeah. There's enough space in this thing. There we go.
I can't confirm it can be done. I did it yesterday.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
I'm switching here because I love this seat animation. There you go.
Power off.
All right. Let Meyer close the door, or are you going to close the doors? Here.
Gamble has to close the door because he has ownership.
Okay.
It's like the getting used to the item 2.0 that you are actually with the interface system, and I have times now that's like it's not working. My ship is not working, and then it's like, oh, you got to turn it on.
Yeah. Okay, so Gamble's in control of the Cutlass.
And I'm in the back again. I've already accepted my fate.
Have you hopped in the turret yet?
While
you're on the way up.
I have not actually, so I'll do that.
All right, so this is the new turret in the Cutlass that Meyer is entering right now.
And much like the ship, if you don't turn the turret on, it doesn't function.
Yep.
Or if you admire, you'll press the exit button
Good
instead
job,
of powering it on.
Good job, Meyer.
In Meyer, everyone.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah, we didn't do it. We didn't do a great job at securing the Nox, so you're seeing the Nox spaz the ship out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we're reaching atmosphere here, so I'm gonna power down. Let me get the right position.
Can I shoot the ship? I can. It says
That'd
weapon
be horrible
exchange fire
design.
mode. Oh, you can change it to alternating.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I did not know you could do that. And if I change it again. All right, that's interesting. That's really neat.
All right, so you guys ready to try this?
Yeah.
All right, you probably can do it through one of the side doors, or are you bringing the Nox with you?
We'll see how the Nox is, because I didn't secure it.
Yeah, I think the Nox is actually bugged out in the hold now because it wasn't secured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Nox is going to be an option for you.
All right, so the
Oh,
side
there it
door
is,
is
there.
open.
I could try the Nox.
But no,
It's gonna be hard enough to catch you.
Yeah. You
All
catch
right.
the free fall.
Okay.
All right, go through the side door so I can actually see you falling down right away.
Please
right.
block the side door.
There we go. Whoa!
Okay, he's out.
Can you see him?
No?
I'm to your right.
He's out.
Your other right.
The Drake Flutog is in
There we
effect.
go. There he is.
You see me?
Yeah, I
I'll
see.
shoot you otherwise. Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
Okay. You see Meyer on.
You're falling
Yeah,
like
almost.
20 meters a second, I guess. 21, 22. Let's take this easy.
Nice and easy.
Is the back open?
The back is open.
Okay. You want to straight up now.
Hold on.
This is the our spin on the catch and release. This is the Drake release and catch.
Now you want to straight left and down now. All right. Now you want to straight just backwards.
yep,
and up.
Okay, nobody breathe. You 2,500 people in Twitch chat. Stop breathing.
Good, good. Can you keep in one direction?
Okay, like this.
And I'm not talking about the group.
Wait, is that the bottom of your ship?
Because
right?
everything is mirrored for me right now.
Okay. Should I face the other way so it's
No,
not?
no, you're perfect.
No, you keep telling him to go left. It's like right now, you're
Yeah.
looking. What's up top for you is the bottom of the cutlass.
Right.
There you go.
Oh.
No.
No. They're trying to distract me.
Oh,
Whoa! Oh!
He fell through.
All right, that counts though.
I came, out
That
the side,
counts,
I
right?
came out the side door. I came out the side door.
Yeah,
I came
you
through.
did come out the side door.
Oh man.
Let's try it one more time. See if we can do it without falling through the side door.
Jared,
You got.
he needs to take this machine for a little bit.
We're live in the middle of our broadcast. All right. They're commandeering our computers. All right, so Meyer,
Yes.
we're down to just you for a moment.
Okay.
So
And there's not much you're going to be doing.
yeah. So why don't you go ahead and reset your character there?
Okay.
Go ahead and reset your character. We'll start back down. Paul Rendell, senior super gameplay programmer extraordinaire at Cloud Imperium Games Los
Coming
Angeles.
through with the
Has come and
takeover.
just taken our computer.
All right. So while we're waiting for Gamble to get back, there was one last thing I wanted to show you guys about the well, I guess the power mechanics within the OS Rover. Hopefully, we can do that this time without the server stopping us. But okay, so I'm gonna go inside, close the door, turn off my headlights, get in here, get in here. All right, so really quickly, so when I engage the systems, you can see here that the vehicle is using this much power right now, and this much is required for it to work. So there are components on the vehicle that I can go ahead and I can use. I can click the Components tab right here, and you can see that there are a bunch of other stuff we can do. We can engage the other shields, which will also use up more power. I can engage the other cooler, which will use more power. I can turn the turret on, which doesn't, and then I can also engage the bulldogs.
All right, Meyer,
Which, yeah,
you need your computer now too.
okay.
It's all right.
What?
give it up.
It's all right. Do it now. Paul Rendell's time is very important. Paul Rendell is here, working on all of our builds and demos to make sure they function as properly as they can. I have no idea what he's doing specifically at the moment, but I know that Paul Rendell is one of the most important people in our office, so I'm not going to ask any questions. But
so,
how about
did we?
Hi, Paul.
Hey guys,
What are you doing?
just updating the scripts.
Just updating the scripts?
Yep.
And what do the scripts do?
The script is pulling the latest build, it's updating all the machines, and it's one button press to update everything. And we have a rollback script now to go back to a previous version if there's something wrong with the new version.
Okay, then.
Yep. And it should take like 10 more seconds, and I should be gone, and then you can go back to game action.
No, it's
fun
okay.
Stuff.
No, we're seeing live script updating only from the only live stream from the Gamescom show floor to have live script updating. I guarantee you that.
All right.
All right, chat. So were you satisfied with that Cutlass catch?
Yes.
Was that okay?
Yeah,
That was pretty boss.
you made it in. You made it in square in the rear door.
All right.
I think that counts.
I don't even know what he said. What is he doing? Just fixing some stuff?
Yeah, he's
Well,
fixing
he's
stuff.
updating some
Cool. Sounds good.
catching ability.
It's all right. So now, guys, what's next?
All right, so fancy another race?
Another race, eh?
Yes.
Get your chat off the screen, Gamble.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good job.
Good
job.
In what kind of in an Ursa?
We could do an Ursa race. I think it'll be a bit less deadly, seeing as it'll be like one-on-one. So actually, I don't know. I think chat actually wants us to do that one last time.
The
Chat
Nox
was saying
one.
to
Well, at
close,
this point, it's been going so long. By the time you got up there, you'd hit a reset.
Yeah.
This
Right.
is not a
Yeah.
good time to try
We
that
are
again.
not in the same server as the other guys right now.
No?
No. Wi-
Especially for the
Also
thing
further
that
away
we
from
wanted to do, we jumped into the separate server.
Oh, okay. We'll try it again.
We could try one last. Yeah, sure. And then, okay, so instead of an Ursa Rover race, how about a Gladius race instead after this?
We can do it all.
We can do. I think I just hit a speed bump.
No, you parked on top of something, which means you're done
Yeah,
for that
you're-
rover.
you're-
Get out. Good job. Nice brakes.
That did.
Actually, given the time frame and how we have Aaron Roberts coming soon, why don't we do the Gladius races now?
Nox go according to plan.
Yes.
The Gladius races.
The Gladius races now.
Which
All right.
the Nox.
Also, you're not supposed to park the Ursa on top of the Nox.
Not a good idea.
I have to say, I did Nox go according to plan.
No, you don't have to say that. That's my point. You do
don't
not
understand.
have to say
He'll
that.
I
be
don't
here all week,
understand.
folks.
It's going to be harder to figure out the track with the Gladiuses.
We'll think of something. I mean, we can go slightly higher up, and then I do believe I saw a mountain range that we could go around with like a really neat ravine. So it's not impossible.
Yeah, and then
First one to leave atmosphere, re-enter atmosphere, and hit the ground.
well, we haven't shown the
We
night.
could do that. We could do.
Okay, no, there's a first person to the dark side. First person to the Terminator.
Nice.
To the,
First
to the
person to the
Kylo
dark
Ren
side.
line.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, first person to the Kylo Ren line.
You have to get out and do an emote at the sunset, and then you win.
Now, one thing I did note that for chat when they were saying like, why don't you just close the side doors? Well, Gamble is the pilot. The locking system is in place in 3.0, so Meyer can't just go and close the doors that he doesn't want open. So, in the pilot seat, since there's already a ton of buttons, they only have one option: open doors, close doors. So the only way to get that to happen would be to have Gamble or whoever's the pilot open up the rear door before getting into the cockpit and raising up. And that's super awesome because a lot of people complain like somebody stole my ship.
All right, let's go ahead and.
All right.
All right, so let's put the sun at your back.
Okay.
Put the sun at your back like that, and first person to complete darkness.
Okay.
Ready?
I can get Gamble to complete darkness pretty fast, to be honest. I mean, like,
The savagery continues.
wait, have we started?
No.
I'm not able to target you, no.
Press.
No, there we go. There we
oh,
go.
yeah.
Okay, come on back.
I'll come to him.
Beep beep beep. There we go.
And there is no quantum drive in this build. They do not have access to quantum drive.
There is no fun to run. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Not yet.
Tyler Wicken, you
Yes.
count this down.
Okay, ready?
You're the race
All right,
lady.
Here we go. On your mark. Oh, I'll count down a number. 45, 44. I'm just kidding. 3, 2, 1, go.
Meyer with the early start.
Yo.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I saw that.
it
The
wasn't
savagery continues.
All right, Meyer. Oh, Gamble's taking up front really quickly.
How much fuel do you have, Gamble?
A lot.
You do not.
I do.
Yeah. Okay, the first person to land in total darkness.
You have 50% more fuel.
You have to land in total darkness.
Land in total darkness. Okay. All right, I see you. Actually, you're down there. There you are on the radar.
So Gamble's in the lead.
Meyer.
Myers.
Oh, is that a thing? Okay.
Meyer, what are you locking on for?
Hey, Meyer.
No
Meyer.
missiles. No
Meyer.
missiles.
Meyer.
Yeah?
Raise your landing gear, for Christ's sake.
My landing gear is raised.
No, looking at your UI there, it says landing gear
No
deploying.
missiles.
It's a HUD thing.
Okay, we're good.
What do you say? I couldn't hear you over the sound of these missiles.
The savagery, it continues.
Remember, first person to land in darkness.
Yep. I see what you're trying to do. Swinging behind me. Have you locked your missiles yet?
Is this my water?
Yes.
No.
Just
Get
make,
some third-person perspective here.
just make sure you don't run out of fuel.
Okay.
Show us some third-person, Gamble.
So like the higher up you are and the further away you are from the planet, the faster you go. So right now I'm my top speed is, I think that the top speed of the ship itself, the maximum safe speed is like 600 meters per second. 660. There we go.
Actually, I see something in the chat that I think is an important point to make. Somebody said, why is Quantum disabled? Somebody said, because 3.0 is not ready. That is not the case.
No, it's because we are playing 3.0, and we want to keep everybody here on Daymar for the purpose of our
blackout?
demo.
No.
Hey,
So we have removed quantum travel so that people can't leave Daymar.
they're literally, the line at our booth is doing the wave.
I was wondering
See
why
the
the
wave?
tapping
You
happened.
Hold on.
guys see the wave?
All right, ready?
Go.
You ready? Oh, it's wrapping around. It's us. It's hitting
Nice.
us.
Disco wants no parts of the wave.
I'm driving the show. All right, yeah, that looks pretty dark, Meyer. Maybe you should take a landing.
Yep. I was just doing a loop of victory.
Well, you haven't landed yet. That's a premature loop of victory.
All right, so you see now I can't see the ground.
I know. That's,
Oh,
that's
I'm at the ground.
come to a complete stop. Come to a complete stop.
You gotta get out. You gotta get out.
Oh, you better catch yourself. Look at that. Look at that.
So, Gamble, are you safely on the ground, Gamble?
I'm almost safe on the ground.
Turn on your torch to prove it.
Gamble
Torch.
has won the race.
Got
Oh, the weather's a little crazy over there.
First person to land on the dark side of Daymar.
You're glad he's about to float away. Or just jammed in the ground.
Mine doesn't
Where are you
say.
going, Meyer?
I'm going to him.
You don't say.
This is the statue
Yes.
of Nightmare.
Back up, Gamble. I want to see this. Go ahead, fire off.
I'm pressing the hold button right now, unless it's been rebound by Gamble was here yesterday. Oh, I think I hit him.
Yes, you're closer to the ground than you think.
Yeah. Okay. I'm now upside down. You know what? I'm gonna get out of this ship before I.
FPS battle in the dark.
Oh yeah. Open the canopy. Exit the ship. There we go. Get out.
Yeah, turn your flashlight on.
I was higher than I thought. Oh, I'm
There
alive.
you go. There you
Okay.
go. Now
All right.
find him.
So where are you guys?
How far away were you from me when you last
What was
started
that
at
up
me?
in the sky? Is that this way to the right a little bit? Oh, never mind. Oh, it's just the stars.
A while away, actually. I think I crashed into you and then I spun out.
Look at Crusader.
Crusader. Oh,
It looks so gorgeous.
do the same.
Okay, you guys have the same perspective on Crusader, so you got to be somewhat closer to each other. Close
Right.
to each other.
I think I'm slightly in front of him, so I'm gonna look this way. You can see my torch though.
I would say head towards Crusader,
Okay.
and you know you're gonna meet. Okay, so so Meyer is heading towards a big
It kind
rock.
of looks like Meyer is a little bit to the left of me.
Okay, Meyer, stick where that big rock is.
Okay.
Gamble, turn towards Crusader. Turn right. It's that big rock on your left. Turn left a little bit. That rock. I think that's the rock where Meyer is.
Oh,
No.
Gamble. I think Gamble just saw him. maybe. Yeah, keep running that way. I think I saw.
I see him.
There you go. There you go. Run towards him, Meyer.
Yeah, you can see his
Oh,
torch.
don't turn your torch off.
Oh.
No, keep your torches on. Keep your torches on.
Yeah, keep your torch on. I want to see what it looks like.
Keep your torches on.
That's so cool. I did not expect for me to actually see his torch from that distance, because in other games that's not.
Yeah, there's no draw distance.
No.
Come on, meet up.
Hey, meet up. Don't shoot up, man.
Oh, I thought this was a death
But yeah,
match.
no, it is a death match.
Oh, okay. Come on, man. Don't shoot me.
But charge each other.
Whoa, turn your torches on.
You're out of bullets, aren't you?
Serpentine, 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 serpentine.
Now I'm out of bullets.
You're both going to run out of ammo, and then you're just going to have to watch the sunset together.
Melee attack. But he's wearing heavy armor. It's not going to work.
Nope. Heavy armor wins.
I am not able to shoot. I'm not able to reload. I got some major blot loss, and there we go.
Because you're dead.
So as is customary to my people, I shall now.
You gotta do it in third person. You gotta do it in third person. You waited too long.
Yeah.
You shall now.
And now, Meyer, you're
kind of losing momentum right now.
As the victor, you are left to die of asphyxiation on the dark side of Daymar. Congratulations in your prize, Meyer.
I shall wait here until the next challenger approaches.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool that you can actually see each other from a
right,
really
reset.
large distance,
The king of
and
Nightmare.
like
Yep.
being able to spot each other with
Yeah.
flashlights.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes, I can see the custom FPS matches, like the Star Citizen Competitive Combat League or whatever, the Dark Side of the Moon firefights,
Yes.
firefight melees. I can see that happening already.
Invitationals somewhere on the world.
I love it.
Nightmare Invitationals, yes.
Okay. Now, did we ever get a really good look at the Prospector? Because I think we tried.
We tried, but we didn't. So we'll do
All right,
it. Yeah.
let's go take a look at the Prospector.
So the Prospector's on the secondary landing base. I'll go there now.
Yep.
It looks like Sergeant Gamble's Nox has not had its V8 this morning.
No.
Yeah. Myers and Ursa.
All right. So I'm pretty sure if I go in here and I do that, I should be able to go faster now because that's the secondary engine, isn't it? There we go. That's better. Are you shooting at me?
Nope.
All right, so let's go into the same Prospector then.
Same Prospector.
Oh. What?
Gamble is presenting. Welcome to the 53rd annual Westminster Dog Show.
I really do. I love this. The fact that you can like the animations, man. Like the way they all like seam into each other. The way you can like walk like this. You can turn, and then your character moves supernaturally, but not supernaturally. And then you can like you can scroll. You can move faster. It's a really good way of doing it. You know, like it's more granular. It helps really with that feeling of immersion. You know.
Definitely, because you're not going to be, if you're going to be on a spaceport doing some leisure activities, you're not going to be running around.
We have 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Gentlemen, before we have to take our intermission and prep for special guest Aaron Roberts.
Okay.
So you got 10 minutes.
I'll wait in the back.
Yeah, and as we talked about yesterday as well, there's a lot of placeholders there right now. But you can see that there's going to be a lot to this ship. You have a small kind of maintenance area in the back here.
Yeah. So the placeholders specifically that Gamble's talking about are these screens here, and for those citizens that are watching, they know exactly what I'm talking about here. We've seen the new kiosk system. We've seen how these screens and monitors will work. There'll be like proper bespoke, like a picture-in-picture. Like you'll be able to like see holograms and all that, and well, models and all that kind of stuff within all these monitors. Anyway,
Right.
Do you want to fly?
Sure.
I wonder if the internal lights will turn on when you
Power up.
yeah. I'll stand here and I'll see. They
Yep,
do.
They do.
That's amazing.
In a fashionable way.
Yeah. That's really cool. Like they actually glowed on and stuff.
Let's join him in the cockpit.
All right. So let's see if I can see exactly what he's seeing here.
Yeah. So the only thing that is missing from the ship right now is the actual silos.
Saddlebags, yeah.
Yep.
So right now, do you have any throttle whatsoever? I mean, any throttle. Are you like going forwards at all?
No. Well, I can.
All right.
And of course, from the
That's
exterior,
a beautiful shot right there.
yeah,
It
you can
is.
see Meyer and
Yeah, my
Gamble.
That's gorgeous.
let's take it up into orbit.
Into orbit. This has to be one of my favorite canopies in any of the ships, to be honest.
And you can see the conversion, the engines.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that view.
So when you say conversion of the engines, what exactly do you mean?
They went from atmospheric flight mode up into space flight mode.
So, like this.
The intakes. I call them engines, but they're intakes.
The
Right.
intakes right there.
Yeah.
They go down.
Yeah.
We're going into
Talk
landing
about
mode.
the VBTOL and stuff like that.
And now we're going back into flight mode. See those effects?
Yeah.
The blue.
That's awesome. So I made my guy sit down by your side with my railgun.
With your railgun.
With my
obviously.
railgun.
There we go.
Fire your railgun inside the ship.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You don't have to
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
Meyer again.
Yeah. Keep this point of view, Gamble. Keep this point of view. Don't change the camera at all. Meyer.
Hmm?
Don't shoot. Don't shoot him. Shoot the. Come forward.
Yes.
So we can see you in the screen.
Yeah.
Shoot the
There you
window.
go. Yeah, shoot the window.
Okay.
Oh, it's not showing your shoot animation,
No.
unfortunately.
Oh.
Maybe you should, if you change weapons, get it out again.
Okay.
Get back here.
Right.
And now
There you go.
change to the
Now
railgun.
now change the weapon again. There we go.
There we
Okay.
go. I should work at CIG. I'm a genius.
Look at that. It's like context aware. Like
Yeah.
it knows.
It knows.
It is.
It knows, it knows, it knows.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh. Now here's what you do. Now you be yourself
Now shoot
and
Gamble.
shoot Gamble.
Okay. Sorry, Gamble.
No, he's not.
Nah, I'm not. Oh, now I'm sorry.
Well, I'm wearing that heavy armor, though.
Heavy armor OP. Heavy armor's too OP.
Gonna recommission your vehicle right
Okay,
here, sir.
try right ahead.
Oh,
Now we've killed the player in the cockpit and taken their
Yeah.
yeah.
their prospector before. Somebody go to the image count, the issue council,
Council.
and say,
Heavy armor's too OP.
"What are you doing, Meyer?"
The ladder is down. Ah, I see. That's not weird at all.
That's not weird at all. No.
That's gorgeous is what it is.
I want to climb down the ladder in space.
Good job. Good job. Come on. Instantaneous. Just disappeared.
At least the door like auto closed behind him.
I'm not gonna pick him up in this door, though.
No.
No, just hit him. See if you can kill him by collision.
Ooh, that's gonna be. I lost him probably.
yeah.
I was afterburning as well, so.
Oh yeah, you're long gone.
Yeah, I can't even see him anymore.
Bye-bye.
Jared. I just got a message from Will Leverett. It says, I know you're live on stream, but you should know something.
Okay.
I ate all the goldfish on your desk. Thanks, Will.
Once again, we're seeing those cool particle effects of leaving the atmosphere.
So the particle effects there, what are they doing exactly? So that they're showing the it's going around the shields, right? Not the actual hull of the ship, right?
Right.
In the way it's dispersing.
Because a lot of people were confused about that online. They were saying that doesn't make any sense. Why is it that it's not hovering over the hull itself?
Yeah.
And it's actually been explained in one of the previous episodes of ATV, I believe, that it's the effect is actually going over the ship's shields and not the hull of it.
Yeah.
So if the shields were down, different story.
Yeah.
And we have a couple more minutes here. Oh, look at that.
That's something.
Seeing this with that view,
Yes.
with such a wide
Yeah.
cockpit glass, that looks amazing.
It makes me wonder if through use of the extensive component system, obviously this has the prospector will come with industrial components and whatnot, but maybe swapping them out with military grade components. I want to see if some people might try to turn their prospector into a little bit of a dogfighter.
That would be impressive.
I'm not saying it's going to be the most effective dogfighter,
No.
but it would be interesting to me to see somebody try.
I'd love to see that done with simply the Aurora, like the starter ship,
Okay.
because that's what you.
Hey, Gamble, keep this angle exactly like this. Just go full throttle. Just take your hands off the throttle. Just let it go. I want to see this happen. I want to see this happen right now. This is like 2001 Star Child right here.
Well, there we go. We have arrived at your destination. Don't forget to tip your... That was...
Gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've safely reached
That was
the
not what
day
Jared
mark.
expected right
No
here.
shields though.
But,
So, currently I'm standing where what Gamble's ship should look like.
Yes.
These are one of the wreckages that are all
This
around
is
the
what
place.
Gamble should look like right now.
Yeah. So I can actually turn on the lights and actually go inside and explore this wreck.
So yeah. So that's that prospector's got like Gorilla Glass 9000. It's way better than the iPhone.
So in the actual finished game, or in the finished patch in 3.0 when it goes live to everybody else, these wreckages will be scattered all around the different moons available for us.
Yep.
And some of them will be tied to actual missions. You have to find out exactly what happened. Like you'll be able to learn more about the history of the universe that way as well. So for instance, like this caterpillar, this is a big ship, and it's made of several different components and parts. In fact, every single piece of rubble in this general area are all from that one ship. So I can, so you can imagine like being told like you have a mission to go find this caterpillar, and then you have to like go inside and search it. You have to explore and look for the black box. Check to see if maybe in the cargo hold it has any weaponry that you can go and collect, that kind of stuff. Anything that you can scavenge or salvage. Literally, this is what I'm waiting for. This is what I'm looking for the most in this patch, and that it really is just the freedom of exploration. And I think CIG released a really awesome video just showcasing that feature. And yeah.
All right. With that ends our first 2-hour block, guys. We are going to take a short, 15-minute break. We're going to be back at the top of the hour, hopefully with Director of Global Development, Aaron Roberts. We'll see you then.